So today we're test driving the e-tron. The e-tron is the first Audi BEV vehicle. BEV stands for battery electric vehicle. It's the first series production BEV that Audi is bringing to the market. And every time I touch the wheel of this beauty, I get so excited. So today I'm taking this Audi e-tron and I will introduce the future to a good friend of mine who is a tech-savvy fan of e-vehicles. Hello.
Hello, Matthias. Good to see you.
Welcome. Have you ever been in an e-tron before?
It's my first time and it's gorgeous.
So the concept of the e-tron basically is that it's no compromise. It drives like an Audi. It has the manufacturing quality of a 110-year manufacturing company. And if you like, on a weekend, you can take it to Taichung and back without recharging it. And so from a distance point of view, also actually it goes up to 400 kilometers. By 2025, we will have more than 20 cars based on this BEV infrastructure, means battery electric vehicle, fully battery-driven vehicles.
20 new models.
Yes, by 2025. And if you think about it, 2025, that's almost tomorrow.
That's right.
And working with governments and with different countries to get the consumer mindset ready, and also the government and stakeholders to embrace electric mobility, because this is the future. I think the central part is where also you come into play, is that range topic of how can people not be afraid of owning an electrical vehicle. And that has to do with charging stations.
Absolutely.
What is the current landscape, especially in Taiwan, when it comes to charging infrastructure?
Well, traditionally, charging electric vehicles require getting a membership, getting an account. So for the drivers, we make Noodoe EV charging station super simple. Literally, the drivers can just activate the Noodoe EV charging stations with their phone using Apple Pay, Google Pay, or credit cards.
What experience made you go in that direction?
Well, I think people talk about innovations a lot, but I believe true innovation should be invisible. Move the heart of the consumers.
The concept of the e-tron is that no compromise, meaning our own Audi customers who might also be afraid of something new.
I love the way Audi take this approach of no compromise.
I think this is the only way from a product, from an OEM perspective, to get the people to understand that electrical vehicle is something that you can be excited about. And also from an environmental point of view, there's a necessity now, especially for Taiwan. You have basically a compact sized country, these kind of cars, and where the customer can really feel the benefits of this kind of car.
Building the EV charging infrastructure to support them.
You're right.
I think that we need to start with the home, because the home is the best charging station.
That's right. And I think in the future, the same will happen. For the success of EVs, home charging is the most important step, that people have the ability. Of course, for many of our Audi customers, they might have a garage, so it's relatively easy to have home charging. For Audi, if we have 5 DC stations across the island, DC stations meaning very fast charging station, which you wouldn't have at home.
That's right.
And now, John, about the infrastructure at point of interest. I hear you have some experience in the US. Could you just tell me about that?
Sure. In California, there are a lot of shopping malls, retail plazas, and these are places that people go to. We turn these places into recharging sanctuaries. So the businesses can actually transform their parking lots into revenue generators.
I could imagine that people become very selective in their choice of destination when you have your e-tron and you know that particular hotel doesn't have any kind of charging station. You might consider to going to the next 5-star hotel next door.
Yeah, that's happening already.
To me, I feel Taiwan is a country that is very progressive, very technology driven, and very open-minded to change. society is not too conservative. What is stopping the businessman and the Taiwanese consumer from yet fully embracing the topic of e-mobility?
Well, I think a vehicle like the e-tron that we are in right now is going to change all that because it's a different lifestyle and different modality of transportation.
We'll do our best to bring these cars and many more to the beautiful country of Taiwan. And we'll also work with the government and try to convince them this is something that nobody has to be afraid of. That incentives need to be created for business owners to installing this charging station, but also for purchasing cars or repurchase and recycling these type of products.
Yes, I think government absolutely needs to play a crucial role in the ecosystem.
So John, we discussed the proliferation of charging infrastructure is essential for the success of e-vehicles. Connecting all these charging stations and making sure they're efficient, as you mentioned before, from a business perspective, and can be scaled, sounds awfully complicated. How do you do that?
Behind the scene is Noodoe EV OS. It is an advanced cloud-based operating system that acts like the brain that serves all these EV charging stations and manages the operation of the charging stations. The beauty is everything is automated. So the whole EV charging infrastructure just works invisibly.
That sounds like magic. So we're almost there.
Yes, just like the Audi e-tron, the place we are heading to is a prime example of green revolution taking place.
I heard it got a Green Building Gold Level Award.
Yes, it's the first green exhibition center of its kind.
Wow, let's have a look.